Runwise is a technology platform that helps buildings run more efficiently. We can do buildings that are pre-war buildings that are built in the 1900s. We can do brand new properties. Any type of central system, Runwise can use data and monitoring and run it more efficiently. The simple concept of, hey, this room should be 72 degrees so the air conditioner or heater doesn't run unnecessarily, doesn't really exist in larger centrally heated buildings. As a property manager, I dealt with this problem directly. And tenants say, hey, it's 85 degrees in here. But meanwhile, the owner I work for wanted to run a more efficient building. And I realized the gap is just technology. Runwise tackles that problem. It puts basically temperature sensors throughout buildings, helps whatever sort of central system that's there run more efficiently.
And so I think everyone can relate to how intuitive it is that we want buildings to run more efficiently. But why was the problem there in the first place?
It's a pragmatic, hard problem to solve. Why are we burning fossil fuel without any information or technology? You need to build hardware, essentially. You need to build software, and you need to build an experience that people will actually get behind and want to roll out to their other properties. So while it is a simple concept, it's very, very difficult to implement it.
Is one way of thinking about it, to put it bluntly, like most buildings are dumb, right? We have dumb buildings, and those buildings are not capturing sensory data about what's happening inside them, and then therefore we can't leverage that data to draw inferences and insights, and then we can't automate it. Is Runwise the connective tissue to solve all those problems?
Yeah, I can confidently say it is. There's no shortage of data. In many ways, I think there's too much data. The real-time data that's actually important to a property is what is the temperature inside? What's actually happening in the building, right? The fuel data is important, absolutely. But if we don't know what's happening in the building, you can't make an informed decision as to how to control it. We're taking on the job of saying, it's on us. We're going to control it. We are going to bring down the carbon footprint of this building through actual direct control. That's the hard part, but that's what makes us different. Rents are higher, people are more demanding. So you can't just say, hey, I'm just going to run my building and just like flip a coin that this boiler doesn't go off tonight. And if it does, I'm willing to take calls from angry tenants who are telling me that there's something wrong with my property. Just an outdated way of running buildings. People have been running buildings for years. They didn't know that they have leaks in their boiler, leaks in their heating system that are costing them a lot of money. You know, Runwise can save 20-25% on fuel, which is great. But when the boiler went down one time in the middle of a cold night, Runwise emailed and texted the super in real time. They had the service company come by the morning, and no one knew that the boiler had been down. That's what makes Runwise truly powerful. The time of burning fossil fuel blindly has to be over, whether it's for a regulatory reason or for cost or for tenant comfort. People need a platform where they can go to run an efficient building. And while there are incumbents that put in similar hardware setups, we feel like we're the only ones that have a full support team that actually trains you up, monitors it, and then we provide an app and an incredible software experience. So people are blown away by the product. And in 5 years, I want Runwise to be that hardware, software platform that everyone uses to hit their climate goals and to run more efficient properties.
So Runwise has just an amazing business. Obviously, Fifthwall saw the early traction, and I guess what attracted you to our firm? What did you hear about Fifthwall, and how have we been able to help?
The main thing that really drew me to Fifthwall is just pragmatism, just pragmatic solutions to the built environment. Fifthwall is knowledgeable about, the LP base and the building operations space, and gives us contacts to the right type of clients.